it's interesting. You've basically been a great listener and understand of the different aspects of society, even the political community, even recently. People say, Hillary Clinton, she's a big proponent of African Americans. And you basically came out a week ago with a statement letting people know that you don't believe that she is. And basically your statement was, she reminds me too much that the slave plantation wife, she reminds me too much of the slave plantation white wife of the white master. She talks down to people. It's condescending and pandering. She even talked down to the commander-in-chief, President Barack Obama, while she was under his command. Could you just elaborate a little? Because there's a lot of people that feel being used by the political system on both sides.
One thing about the statements that I make, I think they're pretty clear. You know, and one thing about me with words, if they're my words, I'll always claim them. So the first quote you asked me about killing the white people for a week, that's nonsense. It's not even intelligent. It's so ridiculous. Those are not my words. These words that you read just now are my words. And I don't want them to be paraphrased in a way that I didn't mean them. I want them to be accepted in a way that I do mean them. That there are whites who are liberal, who do work with people of color, but you have to be able to not think that you're superior and just feel good that you're so good that you're willing to work with the inferior people. And a lot of times, those who are willing to work with the black community are only willing to work with the most injured members of the black community. But what happens when you encounter people who are coming in on your same level or higher, on a higher level? Like Michelle and Barack. They're on a higher level than Bill and Hillary. According to the white status system, not Sister Souljah system. Hey, I didn't make them, and they're Harvard. That's higher, right? So now what are you going to do now? Now you have a problem with them, but you don't have a problem going out and giving out extra turkeys on Thanksgiving to people who need a turkey for dinner. I just think that we have to be able to deal with each other as humans on an even keel. And we have to understand that if we're going to have a white liberal population, which I hope we will always have some white progressives liberal population, that you have to work hard to rid yourself of your training in racism and in privilege, to be able to deal with other African people who have also been educated, who are also competent, and to speak properly and to do what should be done properly when dealing with them. And I just think if you work for the president, you're on the payroll, you need to act right. You need to act right. How do you criticize a person whose policy you're supposed to be implementing? You know, you don't do that until you're off the payroll. So, unless you just think that you're better.